Taylor Watch. Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Thursday.
Ooh, I have a tickle in my nose.
Ooh, bless.
Yeah.
Bless. Oh, I hate that.
Yeah,
when
now the more that I'm talking, it's like disappearing. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah. Ooh, but it was close though. It's a sneezy day. I just sneeze a bunch. Everybody's sneezing. You sneezed earlier.
I'm the sneeze queen, apparently, according to Nate.
We love a sneeze queen. He does call you the sneeze queen. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's like, you sneeze the most out of everybody in the office.
Okay, well, sounds like someone's paying a little too much attention.
Yes. Take a picture to last longer.
Maybe get to work. Yeah. How about maybe eyes on your own paper, Nate? How about that? Fucking ridiculous.
Yes,
but
seriously.
Yeah, sneezy queen allergy season is upon us. You know, we all know that. Hopefully everybody is managing the season accordingly. I know that when I'm feeling sneezy, when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling like I need a little pick me up, you know what I love to do, Gia.
I do. I think I do.
And that's get a tall, cold, ice cold glass of Pink Whitney.
Yes. You know, we love Pink Whitney. They got you covered for everything. We got a big slate of NFL games this weekend. Eagles play the Cowboys. I'm definitely going to need some Pink Whitney to calm the nerves and get us going for a big weekend. It's Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. So make sure you guys are trying out the big handles, the 20-shot buckets. They have every size for any occasion. Your at-home bar, tailgates, whatever it is. So make sure you're taking your shot with Pink Whitney.
Woo! First and foremost, your outfit is so cute today. You look adorable. I love that skirt and boot and sweater combo. You look great.
Oh, thank you so much.
FOMO jealous.
I got it from my good vintage moment in Chicago.
Oh, great!
And it was, you know what it really reminded me of was Practical Magic.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Extremely. Very 90s.
Yes.
Very like witchy, cutie.
Yeah.
Love it. Looks so cute.
Thanks.
That's number one. Number two, I went to a lovely event last night.
I was wondering about that.
Yes.
Zappos
with Amanda Hirsch, who's not skinny but not fat. A friend of mine for years randomly, like we did like a podcast exchange in like 2018, like before either of us were, you know, and yeah, we've just been friendly ever since. And she invited me last night. She was like, "Hey, are you in town? Like, come to this dinner." And I was like, "Oh, for sure." But I was like, I don't know who's going. I don't know the vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I almost bailed at the last minute. I was not feeling good last night, you know. And but I do that all the time. So I was like, "No, bitch, go to this event, like, have fun." And I had the best time. I had such a lovely evening. I met some gorgeous women and some other fun people, and
made new friends.
Made some new friends.
Love.
Good vibes. We had dinner. It was at this place, Chateau Royale. It's like new, I guess.
Where?
It's in the Lower East Side.
Oh.
And so, or right south of like
that's
Washington
a hike
Square
for you.
Park. It is a hike for me. It took me a half hour to get down there.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it ended up being a really, really lovely night. So shout out to Amanda for inviting me, and shout out to Zappos, which. Listen.
Did you get a new pair of shoes?
Yeah, I did, girl.
Hell
I got
yeah.
myself some Uggs, some little personalized Uggs. That was like a little gifty.
Wow.
And then we got to leave with like, they had a bunch of gifts wrapped. And so we got to leave, we had to like take one, but we don't know what it was.
Ooh.
So I opened it when I got home, and it was a little black leather Marc Jacobs, like the like, what's it called?
Like bucket bag?
Yes, but it's on my desk. It's like it's not a bucket bag. It's like a sack bag. The sack bag. It is so cute and perfect. And I'm like, this
Marc
is amazing.
Jacobs, that's nice.
I said, okay.
Yeah.
But
okay, Zappos.
I was dying because I used to be like obsessed religious for Zappos. And I guess I just kind of forgot or whatever. Like, I don't know how.
I mean, they have great deals on shoes.
They have great deals on shoes. And they have all the good brands.
Yeah.
And this is not an ad, I swear. But like, I met some of the Zappos girls. They've done like an overhaul. And they're, you know, they're on the up, and I love them, and they put on a lovely night for us all.
Well, especially when everything's so fucking goddamn expensive these days.
I know.
God forbid a girl gets a discount.
I know. And there were some really, great shoes, but other stuff too, like bags and all kinds of stuff. So thrilled about it. Thanks for having me.
I'm glad you had so much fun.
I did, yeah. But of course that means I'm tired today.
Right.
I was social for a few hours extra.
Yeah. The social battery is low. I feel that. Yeah, I was
overdrafting on my social battery. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yeah. I can feel like when my battery's like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that I'm going to be hibernating all weekend.
Yeah, same. I definitely foresee that.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to not have any like concrete plans for the next few days. I've got Wicked, and that's it. You know
Literally
what I mean?
same.
Like, that's it.
Seeing Wicked tonight.
Yes. Oh, I'm so jealous.
I know.
I'm not seeing it till Thursday.
I'm so excited. Not
Fuck,
till 11 p.m. though.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take a nap
Yeah,
first?
definitely.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch the movie, take a nap, eat dinner, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna help those guys, KB and Nick. They're doing like the name this thing.
Oh my God. So I just was texting Mook because I didn't realize we could do from afar. I said, I want to do Harry Potter names.
Oh,
I'll
perfect.
pop right in.
Okay, because I texted KB and Nick and I said, I'd do Taylor Swift stuff.
Perfect.
Yeah,
perfect. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I can name all the all the characters.
Yeah,
pop off,
I mean, those are like the most
at
random
least 50.
words.
I say I can think of at least 50 like
Yeah.
off the top of my head, and like the Weasley family accounts for like 10 people already.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
it's
That's
it's
hilarious.
easy and quick. So I didn't know we could call in and help. So I
Yeah.
would have done that 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But very
Which I'm
fun.
excited for.
Yeah, that'll be great.
But yeah, I'm very excited to see Wicked. I'm very excited. I'm nervous. Literally, when we were watching Dance with the Stars last night, there was like a extended trailer or something.
Yeah.
And I almost started crying just from the trailer alone.
It's so emotional. I'm really excited to cry it out. I'm really excited to like just to feel. I love the feeling that Wicked gives you.
Yeah.
And because it's such a pure, like, this sounds so ridiculous for talking about Wicked, but it really is. Like, it's such a pure, like joy and like watching friendship and sadness and this grappling with the truth and morality
really,
and
it pulls at your heartstrings.
It really
like,
does.
in so many different ways.
Yeah, but in ways that are like good. Like, you know how sometimes like
heartwarming.
Like my mom is she loves like a sad fucking story.
Yeah.
Like the most tragic shit you could ever think of. Like she's eats it up.
Yeah.
And so do I. But there are sometimes where I'm like, I don't want to be sad like that. Like I don't want to watch like a beauuful couple in love and then like the wife dies. Anne Hathaway hit by the car in one day. Like that's my mom's favorite movie is One Day.
Yeah.
And it's the saddest movie of all time. So but I love a sad movie or something that just makes you feel emotions in a way that feels like good.
Yes.
You know? And I feel like Wicked does that.
Totally.
Very, very excited. But yes, we will be getting into Dancing with the Stars, of course. At the end of this, all right, remember, as soon as we start talking about Dancing with the Stars, there will be spoilers. So if you haven't seen it yet, you don't know who's voted off yet, figure it out before we get to it because we don't want to spoil, but we got to talk about who got voted off.
We got to talk about it. Big elimination.
So, but until then, we have a couple of things, a couple of Taylor news stuff. We heard from Cambridge University. They're checking in.
They pointed right at us.
They said, hey, G and Kelly.
Yeah. This one's for you,
girls.
Shout
and
out.
They declared that parasocial is the 2025 word of the year, inspired by the reaction to the Taylor and Travis engagement. And I thought, first of all, everybody's been saying parasocial. That is truly the word of the year. Like, I believe that. I've never heard that word uttered more than this year.
Yeah.
It feels like people just learned what it was and now they throw it around all the time.
Yeah.
People use it incorrectly all the time too.
Sure.
But I do think that it has become the word. I kind of hate that they said that it's associated with the response to Taylor and Travis.
I know.
Because what? We can't be excited for our favorite pop star and
Yeah,
her hot
I
boyfriend?
know.
Like, what? Like,
I know.
that to me, that isn't parasocial to me. Parasocial is when, you know, you get on a soapbox and you start speaking as if you know these people when you don't, or you start, like, moving
saying
as if
that
you know
they've done
them.
things.
Yes, or like delusions where you think that they know you or whatever. That to me is parasocial. It's like a lot darker, but I think that they've, you know, they said fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Taylor Watch.
Millions. Like, literally, like, come on, give us a break. Millions of people are engaged in parasocial relationships. Many more are simply intrigued by their rise. The data reflects that, with the Cambridge Dictionary website seeing spikes and lookups for parasocial. Okay, so I guess maybe from their data, they're like, damn, we're just seeing hella Google search or
people are trying to figure out what that
dictionary
means.
searches for parasocial.
Yeah.
We've entered an age where many people form unhealthy and intense parasocial relationships with influencers. This leads to a sense that people know that they form parasocial bonds with, can trust them, and even to extreme forms of loyalty, yet it's completely one-sided. Yeah. I do feel like,
I mean, that is true, but it's not loyalty in the way of, like, I don't know, like, there isn't an influencer that I know that I'd like die for or something, or do something crazy for, or go to jail for.
Well, because we're not.
Right. We're not like that.
Deranged.
Yeah, say we're not like that. But that's why I feel like that I don't love the label parasocial when you aren't like you aren't crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's a little
to specify with the Taylor and Travis thing, like, it's annoying, but in the grand scheme of things, I do feel like, especially low-key with influencers, like, people uphold influencers to a standard that, like, they wouldn't even, like, uphold, like, their friends to. You know what I mean?
Without question. And that is a great way to put that, Gia, because that was very succinct, because it really is, like, even when it comes to politics and stuff, or just speaking out on
totally.
something,
They
like
uphold,
whatever.
Dude,
like
the influencers,
very
they
strange.
will attack you for a political opinion way before they go call their senator and be like, hey, let's do some change.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
That is what's infuriating about it. It's like, if you are passionate about something, then keep that energy across the board.
Yeah.
You can't, throw shit at your favorite influencer and then just try to tank them because, it's like rules for thee, not for me vibes, which I don't like.
I also feel like this type of thing is just like whatever's kind of trending in the moment and like whatever is going to get people to pay attention to, like Cambridge Dictionary or whatever. I mean, dictionary.com picked 6-7 as their word of the year or whatever.
That's what that's a joke.
That's not a word, that's a number.
No. I'm waiting for Oxford. We'll see what Oxford has to say about this. All right, Cambridge. We'll see what Oxford has to say.
So true. Honestly.
Because where the fuck all of a sudden Cambridge? Nobody hit your buzzer. Like I don't remember Cambridge ever speaking up before now.
Yeah,
it's
always
Oxford.
They got a lot to say.
Interesting.
Always coming out of the woodwork. These schools.
These Brits.
Yeah. Seriously.
They can't help but insert themselves into Taylor and Travis's life. No, I love the Brits so much.
I know, so do I. Honestly.
Yeah, beyond. So all right, well that's them. Speaking of people who need to, keep their noses down.
Oh,
we've got I'm using air quotes right now for those listening, a journalist named Rachel Handler who works for Vulture.
And she is a vulture.
And which is in the New York Mag family.
Yeah.
And she wrote an article, a shit-talking article about Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But I'm going to read a passage for you that has people really up in arms, myself included. Mm-hmm. So I don't really understand why people why people write like this now. I don't know. I think this article is relatively new and it's very outdated suddenly for her to be like having these stances on this, months, or it's like been a month after the album. Like it's really dumb writing. So here, I'll read it. She's speaking about Taylor. This is Rachel's writing. Watching her explain the word mahogany, I knew I was doomed, both personally and as a part of a larger species. I saw God himself signing the check for our obliteration before it hit the table. It's not just that Taylor Swift, one of our greatest aughts-era songwriters who used to effortlessly shed lines like, you call me up again just to break me like a promise, so casually cruel in the name of being honest, thought these lyrics constituted good descriptive writing. It's not just that she smiles so proudly while providing an explicit description of paying a restaurant bill very quickly. It's not that the album also features the line, did you girl boss too close to the sun? And a startling, detailed account of how she plans to start a neighborhood full of children with inherited CTE with the help of her fiance's gigantic football dick, parentheses, have a couple kids, got the whole block looking like you. It's that Swift wrote that mahogany line thinking, this is going to require a level of semiotic thinking that my audience is perhaps no longer capable of. And the thing is, she was absolutely correct. I think that is one of the most asinine takes I've ever read.
It's just so wrong and just so it's so
miserable
naive.
And negative.
Yeah, negative.
It's very black and white, face value, almost like purposefully obtuse.
And
I'm claiming that this is almost rage bait.
Yeah, totally.
You can't be real with this.
This is one of the most exhausting, overused arguments of comparing Taylor's lyrics.
I'm sorry. Did Brandon Walker write this? That's the question.
Yeah,
really.
literally.
It sounds like Brandon Walker wrote this.
It's crazy. That argument is so overused and so it's the same argument as all of her songs sound the same. It's you can't take one song lyric and then compare it to another song lyric because she has such a vast and diverse discography that of course lyrics are going to be vastly different. You're going to take lyrics from Shake It Off, Haters Gonna Hate, and then take lyrics from Midnight's Summer Went Away, Still the Yearning Stays, blah blah blah, You're on Your Own Kid, that whole fucking song. It's so unfair to say that she is dumbing down her audience or that her audience is even too dumb to understand lyricism when we've been understanding since day fucking one.
Of course we understand.
Sometimes she wants to have fun with her lyrics. Sometimes she wants to get serious with her lyrics. That doesn't take away from one side or the other. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. This writing is almost as if it's like this woman, Rachel, has completely ignored the range that Taylor actively tries to present to us. Like she is showing us that she can literally do it all. And we understand that. And we like certain things. We like other things. Maybe you don't like wood. Maybe you didn't like the kisses the mahogany grain line. But the fact that Taylor brought it up and kind of explained it to highlight the fact that she enjoyed writing the lyric doesn't mean that she is explaining it for those who don't understand it. And if you didn't understand it, then okay, look it up yourself. Maybe you're not a metaphor person. Maybe you're not maybe you don't read the word mahogany every day. And I'm not saying that that, you know, everyone on earth needs to know what this means, or everyone on earth, if you don't know, you're stupid. I just feel like it's okay to have multiple interpretations of a song. It's okay to look deeper into something. And you don't have to take everything for face value and then just assume that, like, oh, everyone's so dumb, that's why she had to explain it. She's not explaining it because we're dumb. She's explaining it because she's excited about the lyrics that she wrote. And that 100%. Was so frustrating. Anyone who watched that New Heights interview, watching her talk about lyrics, anyone, or not the New Heights.
Like Zane Lowe and all that stuff.
Zane Lowe and all the other, like, interviews that she did post-album release. Understands that the lines and the moments throughout the album that she's highlighting are those that she is proud or excited about.
100%.
Not dumbing down for her audience and talking to us like we're babies. Like, it's so insulting. But that aside, this writing detailed accounts of how she plans to start a neighborhood full of children with inherited CTE.
No, like, you should be ashamed of yourself for writing a line like that.
First of all, you're a woman. Disgusting. Don't fucking write like that. Don't write like that. Like, that sounds like something that they would have. That, like,
it's also just, you know, medically incorrect. CTE is not an inherited fucking thing. It's something that you develop over time. It's not funny.
It's not a funny thing.
So many people, especially NFL players, suffer greatly from CTE. And personally, I think the NFL doesn't take that seriously enough.
Agreed.
And to say that, to have this, like, warped perception that you're pushing on, that, like, Travis is, like, this, like, brain dead person who they're just, like, procreating with is just so awful, because he's proven time and time again that he is such a multifaceted person in terms of business, sports, knowledge. Like, he is a smart guy.
Yeah.
And you can deny that all you want because he's silly and he makes jokes. But look at how successful he is, and look at who he's dating, and look at who he surrounds himself with. Like, if this guy was a brain dead idiot, like, he would not be where he is right now.
Completely. And this is, I mean, we've talked about this, the perception of Travis specifically. You know, we talked about it on the show, because I judged absolutely right away. I said, oh, he's just some big dumb idiot.
Yeah.
Turns out absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm eating crow every day about it.
Yeah.
I understand that there is this stereotype that maybe you want to feed into or make jokes about or whatever, but this is not the guy.
No.
This is not the one that you're doing that with. And, you know, I understand that this is probably meant to be, like, snarky and funny.
Yeah.
But I think that in trying to be overly snarky and funny in a way that is, like, cutting and you think it's clever is making you just look really ignorant and dumb.
Yeah.
And I just think that it's, I don't know. I'd be ashamed. I'd be ashamed to have written this in all sincerity.
And
you
you're
know
just
what I mean?
opening, like, ridiculous. A can of worms about, like, just, like, awful conversations about like the hypothetical children or the hypothetical family of Taylor and Travis. It's gross. And the girl that quote tweeted it, she said, I'm no way a Swiftie, but I am a public health professional. And aside from the ableism, the suggestion that CTE can be passed from parent to child is dangerous misinformation about a criminally understudied disease. It should have never passed review. And I couldn't agree with that more. CTE, like, you don't know you have CTE until after you die. That's how, like, understudied it is. So it's awful. Like, these people, like, these men specifically, like, football players that we're talking about, like, suffer so greatly, and they don't understand, and they're not getting the help that's necessary, because CTE, again, is so understudied and like, not taken seriously.
Right.
So it's just,
because people make jokes like, oh, big dumb football guy with CTE.
It's just disgusting. Like, it's just sad. It's really sad.
Yeah.
And I think this girl obviously was trying to be snarky and you know, throw a little jab in there, but it's just so awful.
And I just
this
don't.
Girl,
Rachel Handler from Vulture, and I you know, whatever. I just don't. I feel like you just lose credibility as a writer after that. Like, when you start doing shit like that, especially at a publication like Vulture. I'll say this. if this exact snippet was written in an article on barstoolsports.com, it wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, that sounds like how they talk. It's crass, it's kind of gross, and it's joking, and it's sports, and it's whatever. I still wouldn't agree with it, but I wouldn't be surprised. And also, love Barstool, whatever. It's not a credible journalistic, you know what I mean? Like, this isn't, we're not USA Today. We're not the New York Times. We're not whatever. It's Barstool Sports. Like, it's supposed, there's a level of parody and joking already. Vulture is not like that.
Yeah.
You can't just say shit like that for Vulture. It's just, it's so
I mean,
so
it's like no surprising
unprofessional.
New York Magazine. Like, it's just.
I'm just surprised that they let that fly. I really am. And I'm embarrassed for Rachel Handler.
I feel like people, like publications like this, and I mean, like Loki, Barstool can fall under this too. Is like they don't care about what they're writing. They just know it's Taylor, and they know Loki, the meaner they are, the clickbaity or rage baitier they are.
Well, it's like Billboard. Billboard can't help them. The Billboard literally can't stop but like make rage bait for whatever. I was telling it, Baldan Dowd was saying that, was like, that's my dream. My dream job is to be like a rage baiter at Billboard who brings up Taylor Swift every few months.
Just like posts
clicks.
a random ranking with all the wrong.
Yes, that's so bad. But I was dying in the replies of one of those tweets. It was like it has to be a real Swiftie, like someone who actually knows ball, to be so bad. Yeah. And that is actually a really good point and pretty funny. So if that's what's going on at Billboard, that like there is a massive Swiftie over there who's just fucking with us, like I'll laugh at that. That's funny. Yeah. So, but it's hard. It's hard to see stuff like that and take it lightly. You know what I mean? Like, it's just such an egregious, I don't know, just mindset, I guess.
No, 100%.
It's just dumb as fuck. But, Rachel Handler, whatever. Sit in your misery. You don't want to enjoy this album. You were a Swiftie, maybe now you're not. I don't fucking know. But I'm all set hearing from you on Taylor for the foreseeable future. Yeah. Stick to whatever the fuck else you're writing about.
Totally. Someone responded, this is so true, this quote that was from CNN. Because of her massive success in this moment, there is a Taylor-shaped hole in people's ethics. Yeah. There seems to be no boundary some journalists won't cross when writing about Taylor, regardless of how invasive, untrue, and inappropriate it is. All under the protective veil of an opinion piece.
Yep. Spot fucking on.
So true. Yeah.
Makes me sick. But yeah, just again, keep your heads on a swivel, and just because something is written in an article online does not make it true or credible or even a popular opinion. Yeah.
I saw a really funny TikTok about like the New York Times opinion pieces and how like absurd they are. They're like
crazy.
They're like, Kamala Harris like took a plane. Are planes going to blow up? You know what I mean? Like, they're just so like.
Well, they read like Onion articles.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell the difference these days. Like, it's truly ridiculous.
And it is ridiculous.
It makes it hard too to even write. It makes it hard. Like, I love writing. I haven't been writing as much as I used to because I just feel like even writing tongue in cheek, people are not interpreting it the right way. Like, I never want jokes or sarcasm to be misconstrued as like facts or journalism when it's absolutely not. And I just feel like it's a weird time even for writing, because you can't hear tone, you can't hear that the nuance no longer exists on the internet anymore. It's just a weird thing. And so, like I said, if Rachel Handler had the intention of making this like a funny, tongue-in-cheek kind of crass article that belongs on Barstool Sports, but written by somebody who doesn't know Taylor or hates her, then mission accomplished. Yeah. But like, I don't know. I don't like it, and she better stop.
Better stop. You better stop.
You better stop now.
Yeah.
She everything, all of her socials are private now.
Yeah, of course.
So obviously she's getting harassed at some point. Whatever.
I mean, you best with the bull, you get the horns.
What did you expect?
Yeah.
And that is also another thing. People are always like, the Swifties are crazy, whatever. It's like, okay, well then if you know that, and then you do something to like shake the nest.
Evoke them, yeah.
And then you get stung, what else did you expect? Yeah. And then they always are like, wow, it really is hard. It's like, okay, but you knew that it was going to be like this.
You put this absurd take online.
It's crazy. And then it's always so much worse than they expect. And it's like, so stop fucking saying this shit online. Like, what do you want us to say or do? It's infuriating.
Yeah, I agree.
But the good thing is that there are still plenty of people out there singing Tay praise and having lovely experiences with the music. And one of those people, a duo, Loud Luxury.
Yay!
We mentioned them the other day, the new Fate of Ophelia remix with Loud Luxury, which is an absolute banger. They were asked on a red carpet. They might have been at Wicked. I'm not sure where it was that they were asked, but they're on the carpet and they were asked about creating this remix and how it came about. And they said that they were reached out to and they said, absolutely, we'll do this. Yeah. When do you need it? And they were like, 3 days from now. So they had 3 days
to
get the mix going. And they were telling a story that they were like hosting this like EDM cruise or something at the time. So they were like on a boat, like making this thing like on the side while they're doing their other like DJ stuff. And, you know, there's bad service, there's back and forth. They're trying to, Taylor, Andrew, I think one of the guys said that like, they were like, okay, we need it by this time because Taylor only has an hour between this and the Chiefs game to listen to it. And so it's
funny.
like she's working, she's busy and slipping this stuff in, which I think is really interesting. And that they said that they didn't speak with Taylor directly yet at any point, but that they heard back from her team and said that she, upon hearing it, was headbanging into oblivion. And
which
loves
is hilarious.
I know.
Taylor, like, low-key EDM head.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, even, you know, she dated Calvin Harris, DJ, like, Coachella, all that time. Like, I feel like maybe when her and Calvin, or maybe even before that, but I feel like she definitely was, like, introduced to, like, EDM house music type of vibe. And, like...
She seems to have always loved it. That, and you know what? Like rap too. I feel like she's kind of all over the map.
All over the map, for sure.
Music-wise, which is great.
Because it's just like such fun music to like dance to and party to and stuff. And I'm sure like, you know, when she's going to parties and stuff, that kind of music is being played all the time.
Absolutely.
So
it's a good time.
Head banging into oblivion is hilarious.
It's
like
amazing.
Picturing her listening to that for the first time.
Just like going nuts to her own.
Yeah.
It's like to her own remix. It is really good. I love it.
I mean,
I love Live Luxury though, so I'm a big fan of their remixes and everything that they do. But
there's no better compliment to get for an EDM song.
I know. So
that's very cool.
She's rocking it, and they're doing great, and we're happy that she reached out to them to do it.
That also reminds me that I was wrong about it was the Chainsmokers that were doing the Super Bowl.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, duh. The Love Story remix.
Two guys DJing.
Yeah, listen. Give us a break.
Yeah.
But
it's hard to keep track.
They are similar. I think Loud Luxury and the Chainsmokers are like low-key rivals. Like not really rivals. Like I'm sure they are. I'm sure they like each other, but they are like.
For sure. Interchangeable, for
yeah,
sure.
They're the same. Or similar.
Very similar.
But yeah, so shout out to them for creating a great remix, and Taylor loves it.
Yay.
Which is great. Taylor was also named the most popular international artist at the Australian Record Industry Association Awards, which is great and exciting, and she just takes over the world.
Getting the recognition she deserves. Shout out Australia.
Well, we know that Australia loves Taylor.
Yeah.
Sydney boys only want love if it's torture.
Sydney.
Love that. And I feel like the Eras Tour shows that she did there specifically. I mean, she was there for so long.
Yeah.
Sydney, Melbourne,
and Perth,
maybe.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Know, but I just know that they were just massive shows and fun stuff. And I bet our Chats and Reacts girls are excited.
Oh, I'm sure.
Right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're Australian.
Yeah, I bet they're pumped up.
Melbourne and Sydney,
cool,
no Perth.
Cool.
But yeah, and then
she
like
5
she
shows
did
each, right, or something crazy. Yeah.
It was at the like Melbourne Cricket Grounds, which are like the biggest venue like ever.
Huge.
And that's also when she like went to the zoo with Travis and Sabrina.
Yep.
So good times.
Oh, cutie.
Yeah.
So fun. Love that. So shout out to Australia. Our friends down under.
Yeah.
Miss you. Love you.
I just the 5 Seconds of Summer, that band, I've just realized
I love Five Sauce.
They're Australian.
Oh yeah, they are. I forgot.
Yeah.
You know that I'm for real a big fan of Five Sauce.
I love Five Sauce.
I really do. That I meant to say that when you guys because they came out for Jonas Brothers, right?
They were great.
I was like so jealous of that.
I think they have a new album that just came out.
I think so too. They have got to watch them open up for One Direction on the Midnight Memories tour. And they were fucking awesome.
Yeah, they have a new album, Everyone's a Star, that just came out on Monday.
Good, okay.
So you'll have to listen.
Oh shit! I'll have to get in. My favorite is still their OG 2014 5 Seconds of Summer. All these songs, I could sing all of these songs.
That's
like
so
word
funny.
for word. I just love them.
I love Amnesia.
I
wish I didn't wake up with amnesia.
And forget about the stupid little things. Yeah, right? Like the way you felt to fall asleep next to you. I'm literally a huge Five Sauce fan. The memories I never can escape.
That's hilarious.
'Cause I'll not find it all.
Damn, that was good.
Thank you. You know,
they're
bebopping
around the streets of New York, so you should go out and find them.
You know, actually, what's his face? The main one. Their names are escaping me right now. No, not Ashton.
Callum?
Liam? No.
I was literally just looking up their names when they
Why am I blanking on their names? It's Ashton, Callum, Michael.
Michael is the redhead, and then Who's the one in the back?
It's
the
with
drummer.
an L. It's with an L for sure.
5 Sauce members.
Not Liam.
Luke. Yes.
Luke. So Luke Hemming?
Yes. Luke Hemmings.
Luke Hemmings. He was doing, he did like a thing at Forest Hills over the summer.
Oh, cute.
And I saw it on like a subway thing. And I saw it and I got so I went, oh my God, I have to go. And it had just passed. Like it was like the week before. And I was so upset.
Was he trying to do like a solo career?
I think so. I think he and Ashton both have like their own little things going on.
Nice.
But I don't know.
He's really hot.
I love all these songs. I would say Don't Stop. I love, and Voodoo Doll I love.
Ooh.
Tell me where you're hiding your voodoo doll, cause I can't control myself. Oh, I don't wanna say I wanna
Shit, I gotta
run away.
listen.
They're really, really good songs. Anyway,
Yeah.
I gotta catch up on the rest of it. You know who else loves 5 Sauce?
Who?
Jeff D'Lo. He saw them at PNC.
Wait, that's hilarious.
Yeah. With his like Jersey
They
Shore
were really
friends.
great when they came out with the Joe Bros.
Yeah.
Like they performed
Love.
like their newer song, "I'm Not Okay" or something, and I was like, oh, I like this.
Good song.
Yeah.
Good song.
Yeah.
All good stuff. Didn't they do like a collab with the Youngblood? That song is great. Youngblood.
Yeah.
If you want
Over
it,
2
if
billion
you want it,
streams, that one.
I'm
Isn't that
mine.
crazy?
Wow, that is
Yeah.
nuts actually.
I know.
Didn't I do something with Niall? Oh, you know what? I'm kidding. I think Youngblood and Slow Hands might have come out around the same time, and so now in my head they're
so
like
they're just
matched.
Intermixed.
Stupid.
That's funny.
Anyway, that's enough 5 Sauce. Sorry about that. Really.
No, I mean,
I
I'm
love
sure
them.
there has to be at least one person listening to this right now that likes 5 Sauce.
Stuff. I mean, they opened up for One Direction. Like they're in the fam. They're in the fam. We know that. But shout out Australia.
Shout out. We love them. Shout out koalas.
Big time. More Tay praise. We have Michael Schur, who is the creator of The Office, and also Mose. If you watch The Office, Dwight's like brother or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Mose, who's always like running. He doesn't really talk. He
I
just
never
like
watched The Office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
But Office people know who he is.
Yeah.
But he had said, and I couldn't really tell like why, like the context of this or whatever, but he said that in listening to Gold Rush, he felt creatively inspired. Here, I'm going to read it. Michael Schur, writer and producer of The Office, reflects on how Taylor Swift's Gold Rush became one of the melodies that quietly guided and inspired his creative path. Thank you, Taylor Swift. Like, you have reminded me that the process of writing can be an imaginative journey.
Oh.
Isn't that so nice? I don't really know in what, like, where he said this or why, but it's just cool.
Did he? What's his name? Michael
Schur. He's this guy.
Okay, interesting. Did he write the paper? The paper?
Oh, probably.
Because
that's an Office
yeah,
show.
the spinoff, right?
Michael Schur. So maybe he's doing press for the paper.
Maybe he was a writer on the show, created by Greg Daniels and Michael Kuman. Fuck, so maybe not.
Oh my God, he also wrote. Michael Schur also wrote The Good Place. I didn't realize that.
I love The Good Place.
So that's why
so
he was talking about it. The Good Place creator. Taylor said it got him out of a creative rut, is what people are saying.
Okay, love.
Got it.
Okay, love.
He also writes Man on the Inside. I love that silly show with Ted Danson, where he's like an old man and they put him undercover at like a nursing home.
Oh,
but he's
no.
not like that. Like he kind of pretends to be like older than he is, and he's just trying to like figure shit out.
Oh,
It's
that's
amazing.
cute.
It's a really cute show.
Yeah,
Parks and Rec he wrote on, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The
Okay.
Office. Yeah.
So he's
all
a
kinds of
funny
shit.
guy.
Yeah, very funny guy. But he's Mose. He's Dwight's brother also.
Okay, well,
in the show.
I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's lovely. So yeah, who knows?
I mean, Gold Rush,
I don't
underrated
like a
song.
Gold Rush. Yeah.
Gold Rush. I don't like anticipating. My heart is in a red flush. I don't like when falling feels like flying to the bone crush. Everybody wants you.
All right.
Every wonders what it would be like to love you. Once
I'm
I get
so afraid of getting in trouble.
I know.
But I can't help it.
I know. It's just so
I wonder
good.
what we have to figure out, like the exact amount of seconds that we could like not get in trouble.
Right.
Anyway, so love that. More Tay besties out doing press.
Ooh.
Carissa and Aaron on New Heights.
Yes.
Big reveal. They're going on together.
A lot of people were hoping that it was Kylie and Taylor, which was
I
funny.
thought maybe it would
Yeah.
be for a sec with those graphics, and then I went, no, that's Carissa and
I think-
Aaron.
I think Taylor did her big one.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So love that. Everybody, we're big fans of Carissa and Aaron.
Yes.
And their show, we know that they were the catalysts, or some of the catalysts to Taylor and Travis meeting.
Definitely.
And vouching for him. And then they've gone on vacation together.
Yeah. Vacation partners, triple dating.
Triple dates.
Yeah, keep it 100. That was a little Easter egg that we got with them when Travis posted that photo dump.
Yep.
They're all skating together. Carissa is married to the NHL player, former NHL player.
Actually, I think that's Aaron.
Oh, or it's Aaron?
I don't know.
Yeah, one of them
Aaron
is
Andrews' husband.
Carissa.
Jarrett Stoll.
Okay, that might be him.
He's a former professional hockey player.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, Carissa Thompson's is not married.
Right.
But she has a boyfriend?
She's got a boyfriend,
named
I think.
Steven?
Yeah. I think so. Because she has a man, I think, but
yes.
because she brought him with
Steven
them.
Kundari.
Cool.
Is his name.
Fabulous.
Well, she was married twice, actually.
I think I knew that about her, actually. She was divorced kind of soon. Like, she got married and divorced
got married really young.
Yeah.
She got married at 25.
Yes, I remember her talking about that.
Wow,
before.
how it says an earlier marriage at age 25 to an unnamed individual.
Oh, scandalous.
I kind of like that.
I do too.
Keep the people
I
on their
remember her
toes.
talking about it though. I think it was like maybe an older guy. Like I don't know where I saw her do an
25 is
interview.
way too young to get married.
Way too young.
My mom got married at 25.
I think so did mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, or either married at. I think she was married at 23. Had me at 25.
Oi.
I think that was what it was.
My mom waited like 5 years to have for her first kid, which was smart. Thank God.
My parents waited 2.
What's the
Not enough.
Taylor line's like, your youth, you stole my youth.
Yeah. You stole my youth.
Literally.
So, but whatever. Shout out to the girls.
Yes,
I'm
we love
excited
them.
to hear the episode. It'll be out
Very
on Monday.
excited.
That should
And
be
a
fun.
little Dancing with the Stars connection because Erin Andrews used to host Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, she did.
And we love Erin Andrews. My
Love
sister
her.
actually still does, but idolized her like for so long.
Loves
You know,
her.
she was such a baddie during when she was like during the NFL and all that
During
stuff.
her big,
when she was like the sideline reporter.
She was like the number one bitch.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she
yeah.
is. And it was cool. I love Erin and Carissa has had a similar career in like inspiring women in sports.
for sure.
But Erin really became like a respected,
she was like the
hardworking woman in
female
sports.
sideline reporter. Yeah.
And she like was awesome, and she. The respect that she commanded is inspiring. Like that doesn't happen all the
100%.
time with women in sports. You know,
100%.
so loved it. Can't wait to hear.
Yeah,
their
me too.
interview. Speaking of New Heights, though, the Apple named the Taylor episode of New Heights one of the best episodes of 2025 podcast episodes. Period.
Wow.
Like, for the year.
Yeah.
Which, no shit.
No duh. Yeah.
Jason said as much. He was like, yeah, I mean, we had the most famous woman in the world come on the podcast. Yeah, it's going to be good.
And
like,
Travis was like, it was such a magical experience.
Yeah,
which
of
was very
course.
sweet.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
So it's lovely. And yeah, I'm expecting that this end of year wrap ups will start happening when it comes to, Spotify Wrapped and all that other shit that they like to do and all these stats for the year. And I like that stat. I like Apple picking specific podcast episodes that did really well. I'm interested to see who's all up there.
Who's like the top 10 list.
Yeah, very interested to see that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be people that we don't like.
It's definitely
going to be like Joe Rogan.
It'll be
probably.
Joe Rogan and Trump and Elon Musk and whatever. I don't even think they were even this year, but
yeah, right.
Somehow they'll slip in there.
Somehow they'll still be there.
They'll fudge the numbers and it'll work out. But yeah, so
that's very exciting though.
All kinds of records going. I'm excited to see all those lists come out in the coming weeks.
That just reminded me, I'm very excited for Spotify Wrapped.
Me too. I feel like I gotta like kind of get to work a little bit. I don't know if I've got enough Life of a Showgirl for my Spotify Wrapped.
I definitely
don't. I went hard for the first couple weeks, but then I've been in like you know what I've been listening to so much?
What?
Ariana Grande. I'm like all over her album. Yeah.
Wait, literally same. Eternal Sunshine. I've
Yes.
been listening to it so much.
I can't help myself. It's so good. My brother loves it too, so we just are like always listening.
I've really just been on my Olivia Dean grind, like nonstop.
She's so
Olivia
good.
Dean.
Yeah.
So I feel like she'll be up there for sure.
Mm-hmm. I had a lot of Sabrina moments.
Yeah, I think Sabrina will be on there.
Everything.
I think it should if all is right in the world, my top 5 should be all women.
Definitely. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think I listened to a man this year. Who? Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran might be in there a little
I don't
bit,
think I listen to Ed at all. Like I don't think I listen to one man this year either.
I don't think
no man allowed.
I definitely haven't listened
Maybe
to Ed
Jonas
enough.
Brothers?
Yeah, Jonas Brothers
Yeah.
probably. I haven't listened to Ed enough. He might not make my thing. I'm definitely gonna have a lot of Lady Gaga.
Role
in there.
model might be on there.
Oh yeah,
which is
for
fine.
Sure.
That's the one
He's
man
okay.
I'll accept. That's
He's
the one
okay.
man I'll accept.
I'm going through my thing. I might. You know who might like accidentally get stuck on my thing? Well, Pop Punk might be in there.
That's funny.
I was listening to a lot of them. like Roan might end up in there.
I really think
Tommy
it's gonna
Smokes might end up in there. Like all our friends who do like rap songs.
That's funny.
I have them on my thing, so I like listen to them a lot.
I think
Not as
mine's
much
gonna
as
be like
else.
Taylor, Sabrina, Olivia Dean, Role Model. And then like Loki, maybe like the Wicked cast.
Like probably the I've been hammering that soundtrack. And you know who else is gonna end up in mine is Addison Rae.
Oh,
And probably fucking Lisa.
Oh,
I went hard for Lisa at the beginning of the year.
Interesting. I'm very excited to see what it
Me
is.
too. I think it's gonna be a pretty good mix. Like, it'll be Taylor heavy, but I do think it'll be a good
definitely
mix.
gonna be Taylor heavy, no doubt.
Lily Allen, she might squeeze in.
Yeah, but I feel like those might be too recent.
Gia, you know what's gonna get in there for me? Definitely K-pop Demon Hunters.
Duh.
Fucking duh.
Yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
duh.
Oh my god, that'd be. I wonder how many people are gonna have
hilarious.
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Definitely.
So
Oh,
many people.
it's gonna be embarrassing.
Golden
if it's in my
is
top 5.
definitely gonna be like the number one.
Without question. Oh, that's so funny. So can't wait for that. It's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, I love that. I always love that time of year when everyone's posting their stuff.
Me too.
Just be vigilant, because mine was Blueface was my number 1 artist one year, and it really threw me for a loop, and it ruined my whole year, to be honest. So make sure you don't have a Spotify. What do they call them? Spotify squatter on your account.
What's that?
It's like someone that like has access to your Spotify. They don't log you out or change a password or anything. They just like listen to their own music.
To shit on.
And I would notice that like I would have like these like liked songs. I'm like, I never liked this song. Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god, gross.
And then at the end of the year, Blueface was my number 1 artist, and I wanted to scream.
Wait, that's so crazy.
Yeah.
I've
And
never
it's
known that.
Yeah, no, like it was like my top
Spotify squatter.
5 listened to songs were like the saddest Taylor Swift songs ever, and then my number 1 artist was Blueface.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre.
Yeah, so be vigilant and be aware of any Spotify squatters on your account before the Wrapped comes along.
So crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Wow, I didn't even know that could happen.
Yeah.
Damn. Well, yeah. Head on a swivel.
Keep an eye out for Selena on that one.
Eye out for Selena. Gia, I know that I was absolutely waxing poetic about Bowl and Branch last episode, talking about my new cashmere sheets, and I really need to drive it home. Like, yes, it's a little bit of a splurge. Treat yourself. Like, it's time. It's absolutely blowing me away. The sleep is so cozy. I told you today, I turned my alarm off when I went off this morning. I said, I'm going to be late today. Yep. Sorry about it. I needed to keep playing, needed to keep enjoying myself. But Bowl and Branch truly has shown us that they are a brand that cares about its customers. They are, they're hardworking people. We got a girl in charge.
Oh yeah.
Which we love. And they've just, they've really taken care of us as a brand and as a bestie.
Yes.
And we love them so much.
And they have the best sale of the year going on right now with 25% off site-wide. Their best-selling signature sheets feel made for you with the perfect balance of softness and breathability for your best sleep. And they get softer with every wash and are made with the highest quality 100% organic cotton. And all Bowl and Branch bedding, from bed blankets and throws to pillows and duvets, is made with the same exceptional quality, durability, and is on sale now. And it also comes with a 30-night guarantee, so you can shop worry-free. So give yourself and your loved ones the most extraordinary feeling with 25% off site-wide, plus free shipping and extended returns. Shop now at bowlandbranch.com/TaylorWatch. That's BOLLAND.com/TaylorWatch to take 25% off. Exclusions apply.
Okay, into some non-Taylor stuff. We've got some Gaga praise.
Ooh.
Lady Gaga is the first artist to have an album from 3 different decades reach 5 billion streams.
Wow.
And that's, of course, the 2000s, the 10s, and the 20s.
Wow. Generational.
Outrageous.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
No, like
really good milestone.
Yeah, I feel like she's right up there with Taylor.
She's it.
Yeah.
She's it. Oh, yeah, she's up there with Taylor. I think that, like,
she has just as much as like a cultural impact as Taylor does, no doubt.
Without
and I feel
question.
like she could have done something more Eras Tour-esque.
Definitely. Oh, God, yes.
Yeah. But you know, she was very adamant about like the visuals and stuff needing to be inside of that. That's why she did like 15 fucking MSG shows.
Exactly.
But I feel like she has the star quality, the songs and the discography, and just like the image.
Without question. I mean, her fan base is just as loyal, and it's overlapping. You know, like a lot of Swifties are Gaga fans too. But I wouldn't rule out a potential Eras Tour style tour from Gaga ever, because this tour that she went on recently was just for Mayhem, you know?
Yeah,
and she obviously
did do
sprinkled
some,
in a few. But most are. Like even Sabrina was short and sweet, and she sprinkled in some new ones. But like I think that Gaga, if Gaga were to do like a, I don't know, like another Monster Ball type deal, it would go fucking crazy. You know, I bought that concert recently. It's like HBO did that concert for Monster Ball years ago. And I bought it the other day because it's so good. And I highly recommend you guys watch it, like rent it or just watch it on HBO or something. It's really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, I was just absolutely blown away by her when we went to go see her. So
yeah.
I would die for something like that, like where she kind of does like the album by album type of thing.
Absolutely.
I mean, she can
she can
bangers on bangers on
she
bangers.
Can, and she's another one who loves to like reinvent herself for different phases of her career and her life and her art.
That could be really cool.
So interesting.
Like watching the you know,
I would love like
change of each era.
She's got to do like a Star is Born era, like all of it, you know, it'd be so cool.
Joanne era,
all of it. Love. Yeah. So, but congrats to Lady Gaga for a massive achievement. That's incredible.
Yes, congrats, Queen Stephanie.
Also, yes, congrats, Steph. Also, Sabrina is in the middle of her run in LA right now, and last night arrested Dakota and Elle Fanning.
My favorite sisters.
So fucking cute. The video was so cute.
They're so
funny.
cute.
I love them.
I love them.
I love, they're both doing press right now. Elle is in a couple of movies.
She's doing press right now for Predator.
And then she's in something else too, though.
Yeah. She's in like a more like niche movie, like apparently it's like really sad.
Like indie something, right? Which I'm interested in. I love Elle. I think Elle Fanning is such a good actress.
She is. Yeah. I mean, we all know I love We Bought a Zoo.
Of course.
And ever since she was in We Bought a Zoo, I just was like enamored by her.
Yep.
Like she's just so cool and quirky and gorgeous.
She has
and
great
seems
faces.
Relatable.
She's magnetic to watch. Like you can't look away. I have always sung her praises on that show, The Great, with Nicholas Hoult, etc. That was one of my favorite shows of all time.
Love that show.
Yep.
Where the heck is it? I'm gonna look up upcoming.
Yeah, you look up upcoming Elle. Also giving some flowers to Dakota, because Dakota is another fantastic actress, and she's also making her rounds. She's in that show, All Her Fault.
Yes,
along with
Shiv.
with Sarah Snook, Shiv Roy, and which I forget if we talked about it on here. I don't think we did. I saw that and I said, oh, why is nobody talking about this show? And I binged it all at once because it was so fucking good. It had come out like 1 hour before. Like I was right on it. So I saw it. Like I started asking people like, oh, have you seen the show? And they're like, wait, what is that? I'm like, oh, wait, it came out 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But it's fantastic. Must watch for sure.
I saw some snippets of it on TikTok and I was like, when the heck was Sarah Snook in the fucking show? And then I realized it again.
It just came out like last Friday. Yeah. It's really, really, really good. Great acting.
This really toxic trait.
Oh.
Where I will see something and I will movie/TV show and I will read the entire plot on Wikipedia.
Oh no. Yeah. So you know everything that happens.
So I know everything that happens.
Fuck.
I know. And then I'm like, why did I just do that?
Why'd you do that?
I don't know.
I hate spoilers. I won't ever spoil for myself.
It's such a toxic trait that I have. Like, and sometimes I'll even do it like while I'm watching the movie or while I'm watching the show, like just to like know what happens. Like,
maybe it's anxiety.
Yeah, I think something of that nature. Like, I don't like suspense, so I don't like not knowing what's gonna happen.
That's like one of my favorite feelings. Suspense.
So that was one of those that went onto the list of I read the entire show.
Damn
on
it!
Wikipedia.
Well, don't spoil it. I won't spoil it
won't.
because it is very new. But we should break it down at some point. You should watch it. Still.
I'm gonna watch it still. I'm gonna watch it still
because so good.
And the Wikipedia never does it justice because when I read it and then like if I do end up watching it, there's so much more like.
Oh yeah.
Another one that I even hate to admit it, but the Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
One day after another. Yeah, something.
Read the whole thing on Wikipedia before I went to go watch it.
There you go. I still haven't seen
but
that.
It was there's so much more that happens in the movie than just the Wikipedia. So I was like, okay, like.
So you're like, whatever.
It's kind of like reading the back of the book before.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, it's like you're reading the Spark Notes.
Yeah,
before
exactly.
you go see it. Yeah.
But the movie's called Sentimental Value.
Yes. Oh, and Clemmer told me to go see it. Clemmer was like, you'll love that movie.
It's let's see who's in the cast. Oh, it's the girl from. Have you ever seen that movie? I'm Not Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's fantastic.
She's fabulous.
Really good actress.
Stellan Skarsgård.
Yep. It's a great cast.
Sorry, not I'm Not Okay. That's with what's her face. I'm thinking of The Worst Person in the World.
The Worst Person. Yeah. The Worst Person in the World. Sorry.
Really good
I confused
movie.
those
if
two
you guys
as
haven't
well.
seen that,
Worst
definitely go see Definitely watch The Worst Person in the World. It's really good.
Yeah.
Also love Stellan Skarsgård.
Me too. I said the same thing when I was looking up this. It's I think that. Yeah, I think it's fabulous.
Yeah, love both of those girls. They're just the best. And like, I'm very happy that they are kind of now having their moment at the same time, because I feel like they were kind of having their moments at different times. So it's fun that they get to do like press stuff together.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I just love them both.
What a fun time that would be to just do stuff with your sister and like.
No,
just
literally,
be cutie and like having fun and everyone loves you. Like,
yeah, literally.
It's amazing.
My dream is for Jessica to be Dakota and I'm Elle. Like,
of course.
Like she paves the way and then I follow suit.
Yep.
Bringing up the back end.
Exactly.
Like, wow, Dakota's great, but Elle is also awesome.
Exactly. It's perfect. I mean, you guys are the Fannings. You should be the Fannings for Halloween next year.
Oh my God! Wait, that's
and you should like
really
recreate that hilarious photo of like you up on the bar and Fran like staring. You know that photo of them at her like birthday party or whatever?
Yeah.
I love that photo.
Yeah, I do love that photo. Wait, that's actually a really good idea.
You should tell her.
I'll write that down.
All right, shall we get into some Dancing with the Stars?
Yes, guys.
Okay. Do you want to do Dancing with the Stars now, or do we want to be Draft Queens first?
Let's be Draft Queens first.
Let's be Draft Queens has arrived. We have a special thing this week. We're doing 2 separate little parlays.
Yes.
Last week we discussed our parlay, but we forgot to remind you guys. So we're doing another little extra one this week, just in case you didn't get your fix last week.
Yes.
And so the first one we're doing, Gia put together.
Yes.
Would you like to explain?
This one is called the Bad Blood Parlay.
Because baby, now we got bad blood.
Because it's the Eagles versus the Cowboys. Ooh. Very big game. Both NFC East. Huge rivalry going on here. So we are going with that game. Full slate of just that game. So we're doing A.J. Brown anytime touchdown because he's my favorite player on the Eagles. He's a little bit of a drama queen, and I kind of love it.
Yes.
Eagles Dallas over 47.5 points.
Ooh.
Then we're doing. I meant to say. Oops. That meant to be Dak, not Jalen. Dak Prescott.
Got it.
Over 250 passing yards.
Got it.
And then Eagles money line minus 170.
Got it. Love. Okay, let me change that one too.
Yeah.
Just for ourselves.
Let me read that one more time. A.J. Brown anytime touchdown, which is plus 140. Eagles Dallas over 47.5, which is minus 118. Dak Prescott 250 plus passing yards, which is minus 102, and Eagles money line, which is minus 170.
Very, very fun. And this actually is a really fun game to get involved with because it does happen to be our. Yeah, we can say this, I think. Yeah. It is the Barstool game of the week as well. So the whole company will be betting on this game specifically. All different bets, of course, but these are ours. And so everybody will be talking about it.
And
if
that's
it
really wins, so basically, like, I don't know exactly what ours is.
Have we explained this to
like
our Taylor Watch people?
The math is so hard to explain, but it's like.
I don't know the math. I can't. It's
basically like your parlay is like, if you have. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. So like my parlay is like 4 to 1.
Yeah.
Or like the odds, I think.
Yeah.
And then if my parlay wins, I get 4 extra parts on the yak wheel.
Yes.
To win the 10,000 bet.
Yes. Oh yeah. Remember, you guys, the first week is when I went out there and I won that big bet. So we're still going with this thing.
Yeah. Kelly's the only one that's won.
Isn't that so crazy?
So crazy.
It makes me feel amazing.
Yeah.
But the concept behind all of this and like adding slices to the wheel and making your parlays more difficult, so if they do hit, it's like fun and people are really just having a good time with it. And
basically the more difficult your parlay is, like the more lines that there are, if it hits, the higher chance you have of having more slots on the wheel.
Yes. And a higher chance of being picked to then go do a parlay to win the $10,000 bet.
Yes.
Yep. So very fun. So that one's going to be great. That'll be our official Taylor Watch parlay this week.
Yes.
And then our little extra parlay, in case you're wanting to have a little more fun.
Ooh.
I came up with this one, and I was thinking just high in the sky, just taking flight.
Love.
and breeze in your hair.
Ooh.
Okay, and this is what I came up with. The Jets over total points 44.5. It's minus 108. Jets in the air, and they're my Jets.
Yep.
And then we have the Saints and the Falcons, both also in the air.
Yeah.
The over of 39.5 points, and that's
Love.
minus 108 as well. And then the Kansas City Colts game. I have
Indianapolis. Sorry. Kansas City versus the Colts.
Sorry. I have the over on total touchdowns, which I've never seen before, and that's 5.5, and the odds are at -130, which is exciting.
Ooh, I
but
like
the
that.
Colts is like, horses running
fast,
and then the Chiefs is
taking
Travis
flight.
running fast.
Yeah, of course. Horses
flight.
fly in the air.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just a fun little extra thing if you're really, really getting in the spirit, getting in the mood,
Yeah.
and you don't feel like betting on the Eagles Cowboys.
Yes.
So
agreed.
That's that. And hopefully everyone has the best of luck in their bets this weekend. I know that I do think that this Barstool Game of the Week thing has been really, really fun, and
It's
I hope
been
we
really
keep doing
fun,
it.
yeah.
It's just a good time, and it's really getting everyone involved, and I love it. So
Yeah.
definitely try to get involved with that if you can.
Yep, and whether you're here for the touchdowns, the tailgate, or just good times with friends, DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, adds extra excitement to game day. Even if you're new to betting, it's simple and fun. Just pick a team or your favorite player. No pressure, no need to know all the rules. Just a fun way to add extra excitement to your game days. New customers, this one is for you. Bet just $5, and bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code TaylorWatch. That's code TaylorWatch to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Woo! Thank you, DraftKings, as always, for letting us be the draft queens.
Yes.
Very, very excited, and we've got our big trip coming up.
Very exciting.
wait.
Yeah, in a couple weeks. In
Like 2 weeks?
2 weeks,
2.5
3 weeks.
maybe.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks.
Keep your eyes peeled. We'll be putting out a few videos in preparation.
Yes.
So keep your eyes peeled in the next couple of weeks for us having some fun with that. Very excited. All right, now let's get into some Dancing with the Stars.
Let's get into it.
Let's get down to business again. To
Live
defeat
from
the Huns.
Hollywood.
It's Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
Here is the thing about these last episodes towards the end of Dancing with the Stars for me. They're just a little long. And they
they're
really
very long.
put a lot of filler in there, and I get that they need to. I get they do 2 dances now for the semifinals.
Yep.
And does it need to be an hour and a half? I don't know.
No.
Probably not.
It was 2 hours.
2 hours. Sorry,
Yeah.
the version I watched without commercials was an hour and a half, and I still was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's how I feel. But I would say, what a night.
No, I agree with that. The only reason I was happy that it was long is because the first slot of dances were so underwhelming.
Extremely.
That I was like, okay, thank God they have a second dance because
I totally agree
Jesus,
with
I don't
you.
know what happened, but
Yeah.
Elaine, Jordan, Alex, and Whitney was good but not great.
Yeah.
Just did not do it for me at all. Robert was the saving grace at the end of it.
Robert was amazing.
Yeah, he was really good.
Dylan, did we say Dylan already?
Oh, sorry, yeah. And Dylan
was whatever.
doing
They all are
another,
pretty boring.
Yeah,
Like,
another where he's just kind of
boring,
stands still and Danielle is doing all the work.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And I will say I thought Alex was good. So this was now I'm paying attention because she did an Argentine tango.
Yes.
Now I'm paying attention to see if I just don't like the dance or if I just whatever. And I think I just don't like the dance. I think
It's very complicated.
I need to watch experts to then judge otherwise because I do think though that Whitney had done better than Alex did.
Yeah,
and that
definitely.
was clear to me.
Yeah.
I do think Alex had a little more sexy passion in it than Whitney.
Yeah.
And then
her and Val's chemistry is so much
so
better
good.
than Mark and Whitney. Yeah.
Mark and Whitney are just so technical
Yeah.
in their faces, and they're both, they're perfectionists, so I totally understand that that's their dynamic.
Yeah.
And I do think that they always fucking hit it, and they're
Yeah.
really good, and I really don't have any complaints about their dance in general, but I do think that they're missing that spark, let go a little bit more. You know what I mean? A little bit more. But the Cha-Cha, I thought they did a pretty good job. Face-wise, they did good.
I don't know if some people on Instagram were saying that they agree with me, but I don't know what it was. I just felt like that dance was so similar to the one where they did the watch yourself, shake your ass, watch yourself.
Yes.
I feel like they did so many of the same moves, the butt slapping, the butt shaking, the hip popping.
Well, Whitney loves that. For those who have, I finally caught up on the new season of Mormon Wives, and Whitney, that's her. She wants to dance
shake
sexy,
her ass.
And shake her ass.
Yeah,
And, do
I
whatever.
I don't blame her. Who doesn't want to shake their ass?
For sure, but she's trying to. I think that has to do with the Mormon thing. This is her excuse to kind of set it up in a fun way. And so she's taking it.
But yeah, I just felt like it was a little recycled in terms of the moves. I thought they were great in terms of, aesthetic wise and in terms of technically wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did feel like Alex something was just like lacking. It felt like, and I forget if Carrie Ann said it to Whitney about this or to Alex. I think she might have said it to Whitney, but I don't remember. But she was like, you're focusing a lot. And I can tell that you're like focusing too much on like the next move almost.
Yeah, I can't remember who she said it to.
I know,
either.
I can't remember who she said that to.
But I agree
felt like
with that sentiment for Alex.
Yeah, 100%. You know, because you could tell like in the package almost that she was like very nervous too. It's a very hard dance,
right?
And it's very grueling. So like it makes sense. But yeah, I just felt like really it was only Robert that stood out to me in that first dance. It was just very fun, lighthearted, a lot of complicated moves, and they really just brought the house down.
Totally.
And yeah, and I don't know, Elaine was
underwhelming.
Yeah.
And I mean, she did great. I just was kind of bored of it. Like I was
bored.
Like, all right,
it felt very safe.
She's done better. Yes.
Yeah, felt very safe.
And she's done better.
Really think that, and I unfortunately very much agree with Derek and Carrie Ann on their critiques of that, of like, you need a little bit more like grit, a little bit more.
Totally agree.
Fight. And I thought that they took the criticism in stride.
Yes.
And definitely applied it to their next dance because Elaine crushed it, brought the house down on her second dance.
So good. And you said this before, but I do believe that rang true for most of the pairs.
100%.
I think their second dances were so much better. And I do think that they're all working really hard. Like it's very clear that they're all working their fucking asses off and they want to be there. No one is slacking. Like so it was a hard week to watch because you know how much work goes into it. Yeah. And I also think Dylan said something. They were like, because his second dance was so good. Yeah. And they were like, oh, you know, do you think you'll make it? And I don't think that he thought he was gonna make it. And he was just saying like, I just hope that we can. So who's it? Jenna? Who's his partner? Danielle. Yeah. Sorry. So she could do her choreography for the finale because I know she'll crush it. And I love that they're now.
She's insane at the freestyle.
So good.
Yeah.
And so now I think that it's really sweet that they all had this relationship with their partners too, where they want them to shine too. Yeah. And they want them to have opportunity to stay longer on the show so they can do more. I think that's a really sweet way to think of it. Yeah. Like Dylan knows he's not going to win, but he would love to give her more opportunity to shine.
I mean,
maybe I don't know.
Zach showing face in the ballroom after being called out. I know, it's so funny,
hilarious, and they kept showing him. I felt bad. Like I can't tell if he like likes
that's why like okay now I realize they took it they put the brakes on during the second half of the show, but every single judge mentioned Zach in their judgment. It's like. Zach's not being judged here. It's Dylan.
Like, stop.
So I understood that, but I thought it was so funny that he finally showed face. Hilarious. And he did post on his story, like, vote for Dylan, whatever. And he has 60 million Instagram followers.
Yeah.
So,
and like, it's time. Right. It's time to enlist your superstar movie star brother to get some votes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think, I really do think that might have had a little bit of a push for Dylan.
Oh, without question.
During the elimination.
Without question. Yeah. I mean, he brought out the big guns. It was like Zach will save me this week with his appearance / posting, or I go home. You know what I mean? Like because again, he danced so well, but I guess now at this point, you know, we're about to spoil. Whitney going home was shocking, not because or only shocking because she is so good. Yeah. And that just means that the votes did not hold up. Yeah. And
technically wise, she definitely should have stayed.
Definitely. So it had to, like, I bet the votes carried a ton of weight specifically for Dylan. Yeah. And
because I forget what he got score wise, but I don't think he
got nines.
Did he get a 10?
Maybe he got a 10 the second time.
Yeah, maybe it's the second time.
From Bruno?
Well, because I do remember him. I think his second dance was like his best score ever. So I do think he might have gotten 110.
Maybe he got
I wouldn't be surprised if Bruno gave him a 10.
Something in my head says
can't keep it in his pants.
Dude, I can't. I'm so over Bruno. Like at this point in the show
like,
and the seasons, I get so pissed off by Bruno.
And you can tell like Dylan, like he doesn't like it.
He does not like it. No,
he just like kind of.
I just don't like anything Bruno says.
He has no constructive criticism. He's just all flair, no facts.
Exactly. Print it.
Legit.
All flair, no facts. Bruno. Like that's literally him.
And then Derek is just the one-liner pee-pee poo-poo guy who just like wants to, You know, I really did not like him coming for Carrie Ann during that time.
I did not either, Gia. I thought that was rude.
Somebody gives some fucking constructive criticism in this. It's the semifinals.
It's the semifinals.
We need perfection. And Carrie Ann's going to call out if there's a mistake.
Yes.
That's her job.
As she should.
And for Derek to be like, you're crazy, Carrie Ann. You're crazy. Don't call my girl Carrie Ann crazy.
She was the
That's
only
so
one on that
unprofessional.
so unprofessional. The only one on that panel speaking truth last night. And in this moment, that's what you fucking need. I have two issues with that. One, Derek, I felt the exact same way. I said, Derek, stop trying to gain favor from the fucking audience.
He always tries to gain favor. He always wants to be the cool guy, the cool judge.
It's like, shut up, Paula. We get it.
Literally.
And so there's that, but there is also the audience that was there booing Carrie Ann. You're out of your fucking mind. She's the only one doing her job now.
Put on your diaper if you're going to be such a big fucking baby.
It is so crazy.
This is Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
This is the semifinals. Like, you need criticism. If you want to win, you need to be perfect. So you need to know.
She kept having to be like, you guys, like, bear with me here. And then she had said, I think it was to Dylan, she had said like something about his posture or keeping whatever, a technical critique. And people were booing, and she was like, you guys, if he comes back next week, I want him to have something to work on.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
That's why we're doing this.
Exactly.
And she's exactly right, especially at this point in the competition. Everyone has worked their ass off. They're all so good.
Yeah.
And all they can do is nitpick tiny things to keep it perfect. So she's going to nitpick what she's going to nitpick. Like, it's just... That is exactly what she needs to be doing. And it is so crazy that people are booing her. Crazy by Derek to try to, you know, try to take advantage of like the audience's boos for himself. It was nuts. Absolutely nuts.
100%.
You know who was kind of quiet last night? Julianne. I feel like Julianne was a little maybe under the weather or something. She was, every time I showed her, she was like, all right, now let's get the scores. Like she didn't have a lot of shit to say.
Except for that one shady comment that she made to Whitney, like making her talk about what she said on Mormon
Oh my God,
Wives.
that's right. I forgot about that. Also, did you see Whitney went to go hug her and she like recoiled?
Oh,
Julianne?
really?
Yes. Like when she came up to get her scores, I think the first time. She went to go hug her and Julianne like extracted her body from her arms and then was like, I'm sure it was a timing thing. They only have so much time. But I noticed it right away. I said, oh God, okay.
Drama.
Maybe they're not friends like you thought.
And on the same breath of Carrie Ann, I really loved, and I'm trying to look it up because I wanted to read it verbatim.
Yeah.
But I really loved her note that she made to Alex at the end of her Purple Rain dance. Mm-hmm. It was so nice and like so true. I really hope I can.
She had also said, while you look for that, during Alex's first dance, Carrie Ann had said that Alex was like far and away the most improved. Yeah. Like she has come so far and that she like can see her taking it all the way.
Yeah.
Basically.
She said that the performance would go down in history.
Gorgeous. And it was so good.
Yeah. Oh God. Come on. I want the full quote.
I hate when it's so hard to find.
I know quote. Because it was so.
It really was.
Good.
I mean, Alex was crying. She was like crying right after.
Yeah,
being like,
and
oh my God, that was so sweet.
It made me tear up because I was like, wow, like what so a sweet. Nice thing to say. Oh my God, I really want to find it. I should have. Oh, here we go. Oh wait, no, that was after the. That was after the first dance. Is this? Oh, here we go.
Been by far the most challenging and the most competitive season we have ever seen in 34 seasons. Yeah. A performance like this is going to go down in history. This is so powerful.
Wow. And it means more coming from Carrie Ann, you know?
Exactly what we always want. We want somebody to grow. You grow and then you deliver this passionate, beautiful performance.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just so nice. Like you
good stuff.
And they said that she was the most improved.
Yes.
Like by far. And like, yes, that's exactly how I feel about it too. Like the growth, she pushes herself and she executes every single time. And yeah, I thought that Purple Rain dance was unbelievable.
It was gorgeous. The costume was gorgeous. I kind of started tearing up. Oh yeah. The song is gorgeous. Yeah. So it's hard to, you know. And another note, I think that maybe either Carrie Ann or Derek, it might have been Derek, had for Dylan was that he wasn't like getting lost in the music.
Yeah.
Who was that? Carrie Ann maybe that made that critique?
I can't. It's so hard to remember.
I can't remember.
I know.
One of them made that joke or made that critique to Dylan, and I agreed with that because it was another one where he was doing so well, but you can tell he was so focused, and that's all fine. But with Alex, I think it was like right after that, her dance came up, and talk about getting lost in the music.
Yeah.
Like it was just beautiful
Gorgeous.
to watch. Absolutely beautiful to watch.
It was fabulous. Yeah, she should be very, very proud of herself.
Yeah,
she crushed it.
Val too. Val is just
Val's
so
good. Yeah.
I love it. And he is so sweet to her too.
Yeah,
Like the way he was talking about her.
know.
He's like, I'm just so happy for her. She's my partner. She's done so well. Like they have such a good relationship. And I think like
I really love them.
it's just really sweet. And she's got a good relationship with his family.
Yeah.
And maybe not in her package this week or something, but maybe I saw it on her maybe on her Instagram or her TikTok, where she said that she's just so attached to like Val and Jenna and their family. Like they've really like taken her in, and that she feels like she's gonna be like stalking them after. She's like, what am I gonna do without them all the time? Like they're my closest friends.
Yeah.
Like they've got my back, and they, I love them and they love me and whatever, and it's just lovely to see.
I mean, Val would be like the dream partner. I feel like
absolute
dream. And if you were a guy, Jenna would also be a dream partner.
Yes.
But yeah, I feel like
total power couple.
Dylan was definitely getting like, he always kind of gets it easy.
Yeah, he does. He does. Because I don't think he was that amazing.
No.
I think his second dance was
definitely better than his
good.
first, no doubt.
Neither of the dances this week were better than his dance last week.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think that is where I'm hung up.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that he made it through.
Me too.
And I'm happy for Jordan Childs making it through. I didn't think she was gonna. I got
know.
worried.
I don't know what it is with Jordan. Well, I thought her second dance was fabulous.
Yes, agreed.
She brought the house down with the second dance.
Right?
Yeah, perfect tens. I loved it. I felt like I don't know if the inconsistency is what like drives people to like not really want to vote for her, because I do understand that. Because I feel like she's very 50-50. Either she like really crushes it, brings the house down, or it's just like something's missing almost. And I felt like something was missing from her first dance for sure.
I agree. And I really like her, and she's very clearly dedicated to it. And she's got the chops. It's not like anything is slowing her down. She's an athlete, you know, so she's quick with it. She's a good learner and everything, but she does seem to be a little detached dance to dance.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really nothing she's done the whole season has really stood out to me. If
I
that
agree.
Makes sense, you know?
The Whitney Houston
was
the one that really stood out to me.
Yeah, that actually was really good.
But I agree. With that.
Yeah.
I was very nervous that she was going to be the one to go home.
I thought for sure.
I thought it was definitely
going to be
because
her.
Whitney and Jordan were in the bottom two. Or sorry, Whitney and Jordan were in the bottom two.
Or the last two. They kept saying like in no particular order.
Which I was like, oh shit, well, because I really thought it was going to be Dylan. And then once Dylan was like one of the first ones called, I was like, oh shit.
That was crazy.
This is not good.
Yep.
But I just feel like Whitney, unfortunately, just does not have the fan. She just doesn't have the fan vote. Like she doesn't. She's unfortunately not beloved by the Dancing with the Stars watchers, and I think unfortunately doing having Mormon wives coming out at the same time is doing her dirty.
It's definitely doing her dirty. I'll say this: I love Whitney on Mormon Wives. I do think that she's good for the group. I think that she is very honest, and I think that people, I don't know, maybe they'll be confused by me saying that, but I feel like she is pretty real. Like she will, she was very honest about the fact that she wanted to come back and film again because she wanted this opportunity with Dancing with the Stars. She's talking about Dina Katz. They showed them interviewing and also whatever it's called, auditioning on Mormon Wives for Dancing with the Stars. So they, showed her talking to Dina Katz and like all this other shit. And so it was very clear that her interests lie in something outside of Mormon Wives, and the other women on that show think that like Whitney thinks she's better than all of them. So that's the vibe. Yeah. And they all really don't like her, and they're on the outs with her right now. They're a little harsh, I think, to her, but I could see why people would side with the other women. Yeah. And especially she was very smug about like being a good dancer. And
I agree. I feel like,
and Jen is just she's like on the up, and she's coming out of her, like she was having, she had like a massive depressive episode. She wasn't filming like the first 6 months of her pregnancy. She had like, I can't think of the word. It's not postpartum, but it's depression while pregnant. It's like a whole thing. And Jen was the other, who was with Jan, was suffering from that. And so she came back, and she
Jeez.
also was like a massive Dancing with the Stars fan from a kid.
Yeah.
She never danced before. Like when she was talking to Dina Katz, she was like, I've never danced before, but I'm just Latina, so I can figure it out. And like, she was just so cute and fun and excited and seemed so genuine about it. And Whitney is just so competitive. And you know that like people don't really love like a strong-willed woman. And that's just kind of how Whitney is.
Yeah.
And I respect that she's like that. And there's no doubt about how good she is. But she is clearly has her sights set on things outside of Mormon Wives, and I think this is the first step. Like, sounds to me that she's trying to be a pro in Dancing with the Stars. Like she's like,
or like on
angling for
Broadway
that.
or something.
On Broadway somewhere. Like she really is angling for something different. And she admitted too in the new season that she did ask to, like, instead of more money, she asked for like a different show deal or like to be involved with other stuff. Like she's trying to branch out and do other things, which again,
like, why wouldn't you when you're surrounded by people that don't like you?
Right. Why wouldn't you? I think that the complaint though is that like you haven't done enough yet to do that. Like people are like, well, there's only been 3 seasons of the show. Like you think you can ditch us now? Like forget it. You got to put your work in or whatever. But I think she is. And I think Dancing with the Stars, her I guess concession speech kind of said as much and was like, I've never been happier. This is an amazing opportunity. I don't regret it, whatever. So, I feel as if this won't be the last we see of Whitney in a dance capacity.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
I'll be very surprised if we don't see her pop up somewhere.
Yeah. I feel like, crap, I literally just lost
Sorry, I was going for so long.
No, you're good. I feel like I just lost, oh my God, what was I going to say?
Whitney, Mormon Wives.
Yeah. I feel like when the whole Andy thing was going down, I feel like my like perception of like how you should be voting has always been voting for the best dancer. It's not a personality contest. It's a dancing contest.
Yes.
And that's why I did not like that everybody was voting for Andy, because they weren't voting for him because he was the best dancer. They're voting for him because they liked him.
Because they wanted to.
Because they like his personality. And I feel like it's kind of the other way around, but with Whitney, you shouldn't be voting. You should not be not voting for Whitney because you don't like her.
Right.
You should be voting for her based off her skill and what she's presenting on the ballroom floor.
Totally agree.
And I feel like she was done dirty. I think she did herself dirty.
Yes.
By, doing the whole like, woe is me.
Also, how about her?
I have to go do a red carpet and then go dance.
And then she laughed when Jen got voted out. Like people, and that was like a crazy. Like I understand that was a snap reaction, and you don't realize and she adjusted quick with that, but people don't forget that, and that's
for sure.
That's going to be a major topic on next season of the show. Like it's just going to be. Yeah.
I feel like unlikability obviously plays a huge factor in that, and I just feel like that's a little unfair for her. And I feel like also people didn't like her because she had dance experience. I feel like that argument's tired.
It's so tired.
Charli D'Amelio won. She has so much dance experience. Gabby Windey was on it. Zendaya was on it. Like so many people from all different types of dance backgrounds.
What's wrong with having dance experience? Like that doesn't make any sense to me.
People says it gives you an unfair advantage, and I don't agree at all.
No.
And I mean, look at her now. Do you think she has an unfair advantage now?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
exactly. Yeah,
I feel like people are kind of losing the plot a little bit about on why we're voting.
Agreed. Agreed.
But listen, I do understand, like, you don't want the smug one to win it all and just rub it in everybody's faces. Like, I understand that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So,
but talent-wise, it's hard to argue.
And I have no issue with her being like, I'm doing Mormon Wives because I want to do Dancing with the Stars. I have no issue with that.
When you watch more and get more into it, like, you'll like Whitney. Like, she's one of my favorite characters on the show. I like her on the show. I want her on the show. Like, she's good, and she's honest, and she's real. And she has her moments where she's a bitch, but like, so do all of them. And I actually prefer that over like fakeness. Yeah. So
I feel like Robert might win it all.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I want it to be Alex.
I want it to be Alex, but I feel like Robert has...
He's really bringing the fucking noise.
He's really bringing the noise.
And he also has improved a lot. Yeah. Like I would say that they are... I think Alex might be better, but like just by a hair. Yeah. Like, and
it's so interesting because I saw this conversation online about like how I guess Alex has done like a lot of ballroom dances and not a lot of like Latin. So she hasn't really done like the salsa or the cha-cha or anything like that. Okay. But on the other hand, Robert hasn't really done a lot of ballroom dances and has done a lot of Latin and other things. So
you know what? I think they brought that up too. And that just reminded me of something he said, that Robert's been doing Latin dances, and I think they said something along the lines of like, oh, you're good at them or whatever.
Yeah.
But in his package, it said something, or he said something along the lines of like, our dynamic, I forget who his partner is. Whitney, sorry. He and Whitney, he's like, it's a little weird for our dynamic because they had to be like passionate in one of their dances. He's like, and we're not usually like that. And to me, I'm like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
And also, that's a skill. Like Alex and Val are so good at that.
Yeah.
And we've seen them be like lost in it and also technical. And also like they've kind of covered all the bases, whereas Robert is missing that piece. And they did really well, of course. But I'll be curious to see like what's going to happen in the finals. You know? I'm very, very
curious.
excited.
Very curious. I think it's really up to Robert or Alex.
Yeah, I think so
and I'll
too.
be satisfied with either.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think they both deserve it. They both work their fucking asses off. I really think I want Alex to win.
I really want Alex.
I just think that
really
she is so like, no one has worked harder than her, you know?
Yeah.
And Robert has also worked really hard. And I think that, if you put all their dances side by side, I think Alex has had it harder.
Yeah, I agree.
And I just think that she, you know, and based on what the judges were saying,
and I feel like the judges are more harsh on her than they are with Robert.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course. And so, but yeah, what they said last night being like, you could run away with this. Like, I feel like it's rare when for them to really say that outright.
For sure.
They can imply it, or maybe like Bruno says it or whatever. But when they're all like, girl, you are really, especially Carrie Ann. When Carrie Ann is saying that shit, I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I trust.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll just have to keep our eyes peeled.
We'll have to keep our eyes peeled. The finale is next week. Very excited for that. And and of course we'll be breaking it down as well.
Yeah.
Gia, you know me. You know I'm not a money girl. I just, if it's there, I spend it. If it's not, then whoops, I better get some. Yeah. You know how it is. But I do think that it's time that we all grow up. We all, especially going into this holiday season, we have to keep our heads on a swivel. We have to make sure that we are doing the most with our money. And thankfully, we have another bestie, Experian, with the pod to help us with that.
Yes, your squad can hype you up, but they cannot tackle your finances. And that's where Experian comes in. Your new big financial friend. It helps you stay on top of your FICO score, helps find ways to save, and helps find credit cards that match your lifestyle all in one free app.
Woo.
And here's the clutch move. Some of those cards are labeled no ding decline. That means if you're not approved, your credit score stays safe. And so make sure you guys are downloading the Experian app and share it with the fam, because everyone could use a big financial friend.
Woo.
Applying for no ding decline cards won't hurt your credit score if you aren't initially approved. Initial approval will result in hard inquiry, which may impact your credit score.
Shall we get into voicemails,
Let's
etc.?
get into the people.
People.
Message from the people. We have a lot of DMs.
Hell yeah. Love
which
that.
is very exciting.
Woohoo.
Okay, let's start off with voicemails. Okay, so this one was from last week that I just wanted to play very
good.
fast.
Yeah.
War is over. Hey, ladies. I'm calling in literally 2 seconds after Andy just got eliminated. Thanks whoever out there is holy in our world, because it was his time. It was his time.
It was his time.
Thanks.
It was his time.
Jesus. Because if he did not get out, I would be literally shitting bricks for the next week. Because
me too.
What the hell was he doing there? I'm so sorry now.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, but no. It was his time.
It was time.
Mm-hmm.
Just had to come freak out on the phone with y'all.
Yes.
But I love you, Kelly and Gia.
Love you.
Love you.
And that's it. Bye.
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 Hilarious.
That's so good.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I was hoping for. It's just like a bunch of wars over duets.
Hi, ladies. Love your show so much. This is Ashley.
Yeah,
and
Ashley.
I just want to say, last week I was in New York and I saw Tom Felton in Cursed Child. And are you going? You have to go. You have to go see it. It's so good. If you don't already have plans to go, I need you to go. I need you to make them as soon as possible, because it was magical. It was
amazing.
I had very high expectations, and my expectations were exceeded times 5 million. I know it's not Taylor related. I just need you to know that you have to go. You have to.
Obsessed.
Love you so much. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.
Thanks, Ashley.
Love you more, Ashley. And yes, of course. So this was like the most devastating thing happening to me last week. I was supposed to go last week, and during one of his previews, like the first one on the 11th, I was supposed to go. And I just felt so fucking sick. I've got, I got my period. I had all this other stuff. I've never felt worse. I was puking everywhere. And so I had to bail like the day of. And I was so upset. And then they offered also for us to come on Sunday during like the premiere where like Jason Isaacs was there. Fran ended up going. And I actually didn't ask your sister how it was because I want to be surprised. Because we're still going. We got to go.
Yeah.
But all I've heard so far about, and I'm sorry, I couldn't go to the Sunday one because I was still in California for that wedding. So all we've heard so far from Tom Felton's performance in Cursed Child is that it's just above and beyond so good. He really encapsulates it. And he's so dedicated to it, and you can just tell that it means so much to him. And there were pictures of like him and Jason Isaacs, who plays Lucius in the movies, and then his Draco's son, Scorpius, in the Scorpius in the play. And it's just like the three of them together, you know, generations, and also just crossing over between film and theater. And I just am so proud of the work that they seem to have put into this. And I really can't wait to see it. I know it's going to be tremendous. And I was devastated. So never been so upset about missing something in my life. Like I'm really, really sad to have not seen it yet, but we will definitely be getting there.
Definitely.
I've also seen Cursed Child before. Like I know the play. So
I've seen it before too. Yeah.
It's good.
It's a really good play.
Really good play.
It's crazy how realistic they make like the magic and stuff.
The Dementor thing?
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
So scary.
One of my favorite parts.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we will get there. Do not worry. And when we go, we will break it down.
For sure.
Hi, ladies. This is Natalia. Quick question.
Name, Natalia.
Are we watching Miss Americana the night before the new series starts?
Great question.
A la Taylor Swift saying that she listened to her last album before, you know, she ushers in the new era. Are we watching Miss Americana? I think I will. Haven't watched it in a really long time. But curious to know if you guys think that's a fun idea. All right. Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Love you, Queen.
That is a really
very
good
fun idea.
And by the way, yes, I'm gonna do it. That sounds perfect.
I actually did just watch it recently, like maybe like 6 months ago.
Me
but
too,
I definitely
for what?
Yeah.
Did we both watch it for some reason? Because I also watch it very recently.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Me neither.
Maybe like before Life of a Showgirl,
Maybe just
I don't remember, but yeah, something like made me want to watch it. But yeah, definitely very fun idea to watch Miss Americana before.
Yes.
I was even thinking like watching the first Eras Tour movie before the second one comes out.
I thought about that as well. Miss Americana is a definite.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe I wait to watch the Eras Tour movie until after we see the docu-series, because then you go back and then you can point out like, oh, that's how that was done. That's how that was done.
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
smart.
very curious. Yeah. But definitely watch the first Eras Tour movie before the second installment, whatever that is going to look like.
Yeah. I think it'll be really a nice like full circle moment watching Miss Americana and then going into the end of an era, because I feel like she was at such a turmoil in her life where she was really like, am I kind of at my peak? Like
totally.
You know, like I'm 30,
like
I'm 30 something. I don't really know like what's going to happen next.
Absolutely. It kind of felt like like a turning point, not a peak or anything, but like a turning point in her career. And it felt like the start of that, and this Eras Tour doc almost feels like the end of that.
Yeah.
You know, where it's like she got to this point and it's like, where do I go from here? And then it's like, this is where you go from here.
Yeah.
And now we get to see how that played out. And
like little did you know.
Yes. Yeah. And I think that the tone will be extremely positive in the shift between Miss Americana and Eras Tour doc. I just think that like it'll be very interesting to compare the growth, you know? And I think that'll be really cool.
100%. Okay, another Harry Potter one.
Oh my God.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. This is Rachel from Cincinnati, Ohio. Big listener here. Big fan of you both. Love you girls so much. Love the show. Love the pod.
Thank you so
much. Love everything that you all do.
Aww.
I'm a huge Swiftie as well, obviously. And I have to tell you guys two very different things. The first is there is a Harry Potter Forbidden Forest experience going on in Cincinnati.
You know about it?
I know about it,
And I went to it last night, and it's like literally a walkthrough in a Forbidden Forest, and it's all Harry Potter done up, a whole bunch of scenes from the movie. They're playing music all throughout, and it's just very enchanted and magical and amazing. And there was a part where you got to do a experience and cast a spell
Oh my God, so
and it was
fun.
to see your Patronus. So you do like Expecto Patronum.
I love.
And y'all, I'm not even kidding. Before the new Heights episode came out, I love sea otters. Okay, I love otters so much. And when I did spell to see my Patronus, guess what it was, you guys?
No.
A otter.
Oh my God.
On the screen,
That's amazing.
I was dead. I
think that's like
so
Luna
happy.
Lovegood.
Yeah, totally.
I can't even. I almost fell to the ground in public. So that's the first thing I had to share with y'all. The second thing is, what you guys were talking about the next music video that you would love to see from the life of a showgirl. What if she did canceled and brought in all the girlies?
I would die for it. Absolutely die for
What
that.
if she brought in Selena, Gigi, everybody, like especially with Blake, like if Blake was in the music video and popped up at the end of Canceled, it would just be so badass and amazing. I would love to see that. But those were my thoughts. I love you girls so much. Hope you have a great day.
Love you, Queen.
Yay,
what an
great
exciting
voicemail.
moment.
I know. That is so fun. That's really, really cool.
We got to get our asses to Cincinnati,
Yes. Well,
it seems like.
So that
Or is
Forbidden
it-
Forest experience travels around. Yes. And so I was supposed to go last year or 2 years ago, I think. It came to like upstate New York-ish. But it ended up being like sub-zero temperatures. And so my brother and I were supposed to go, but we canceled our tickets because it was like literally below zero. And you walk through.
Right.
Like,
it's
it's all
outside.
outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if it comes
but I'll
back
keep my
to New
eyes
York,
peeled.
yeah.
And they might have it. Like, I think it not only, like, I don't think it's only traveling. I think it like pops up everywhere.
Interesting.
It's called Forbidden Forest Experience.
Oh, Forbidden Forest Experience. Forbidden Forest Experience. Ooh, yeah, Harry Potter. Oh, Westchester, New York.
Yeah, Westchester. It's like not far.
Okay, interesting. Westchester, New York.
Yeah. We could take the train there, I think.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
100%.
Oh, nope.
Oh no, it's closed.
Yeah.
It's done.
The
Fuck.
experience is now closed.
No.
God damn
Was it
it.
Halloween? Did they have it for Halloween? Fuck. All right, well.
Oh, Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, here we come. Cincinnati, here we come. What dates in Chicago?
Let's
Can't
see.
tell.
Yeah,
I'm surprised it's not going through Christmas in New York.
Yeah, I know. I feel like that would be
I think
like
it
the
did last
perfect
year.
Christmas thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely went that long last year.
It goes. It's so I think it ends in November. It seems like November's the last time to do it in Chicago. So damn.
Available
If you're
cities.
if you're in Chicago, Cincinnati, Vancouver, or Shenzhen, which is I'm assuming China.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Go check it out because we can't.
Damn, is it because we are screwed?
Yeah, damn,
Let's
and they had
see.
so many different.
The Chicago one looks cool.
Yeah, the Chicago one looks
And the
really
thing with it
cool.
too is that the tickets really, people love this shit.
For sure.
So it's like hard
Yeah,
to
2
tickets are
million
going
international
fast.
visitors. Oh, damn, you can come face to face with hippogriffs, unicorns,
Yeah,
and more.
it's like really fucking cool.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, damn. Is there any reason we need to go to Chicago in the next 2 weeks? Fuck.
I mean,
like not really.
No, we could go for pub punk on Friday and then
We
go
could,
on
right?
Saturday.
Should we just like pop off?
That'd be kind of fun.
That would be.
But yeah.
Anyway, but yeah. So yes, I know all about the Forbidden Forest experience, and it sadly looks like I'll be missing it again this year.
Maybe one.
But
maybe
maybe
one
that's
year.
why they stopped doing it in December, because it was definitely I was
Really
trying to go for my
cold.
birthday.
Yeah.
Like it was like a birthday thing that I was trying to drag my brother to, and maybe they stopped doing it because it's too cold.
Yeah, I mean those
But,
things
yeah.
in the cold are brutal. But yeah,
So
the
brutal.
canceled idea is a great idea. A little Bad
Yeah.
Blood 2.0.
Would love that.
Would love that.
Love.
Okay, let's jump into
And congrats on the
DMs.
Otter Patronus.
Oh yeah, congrats. Do you know what yours is?
I think it was like it's a lynx. Mine's a lynx.
Wow, I love that.
Me too.
I need to know what mine is.
Very cool.
We got a lot of different ones about like walking down the aisle and like their wedding songs.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Good.
Someone said, "Hey, I just heard y'all talking about Taylor songs for weddings, and mine was Timeless as I walked down the aisle. It was perfect.
Gorgeous.
Also for Gia, I'll mention that our last dance song, once everyone left and it was just us, was This Is What It Feels Like by Gracie Abrams. Loved both.
Oh my God.
Love that.
That's really sweet.
Somebody also DM'd us. I don't know if... Oh, here we go. Hi. On Tuesday's episode, Gia mentioned New Year's Day being a good song to play last at a wedding.
Yeah.
This is exactly what my husband and I did on our literal New Year's Day.
Oh.
We got married on New Year's Eve, and our wedding ended around 1 a.m. on New Year's Day.
Oh my God.
It was our last song, just us on the dance floor with a scattering of guests still around as they were leaving. It was magical.
I'm gonna cry just envisioning it. That is,
Literally.
okay, well, no. Now I gotta add another thing.
So cute.
I think if I were to get married, it would either be like on an island somewhere, beach shit, or it'd be a New Year's Eve wedding.
I really like the idea of New Year's Eve wedding.
I love it.
Because New Year's Eve sucks.
New Year's Eve sucks. It's something to do, a reason to get dressed up, and a reason to celebrate. And the
and
countdown to midnight is so fun.
So fun. Countdown to midnight. Yeah. Oh my God. Like I literally have the chills.
No, yeah.
Thinking about dancing to New Year's Day, like at the end.
It's too much. It's too much for me to handle.
In the documentary, I hope she talks about the pause after champagne problems on the tour, because that's one of my favorite moments to watch because of how you could see that she was truly affected by the crowd noise. It's just a reminder that she did this for the fans, and that's what fuels her. It's just a real heartfelt moment, and I love it.
I totally agree.
Completely agree.
Looking forward to hearing about it. I would love to know what, when did that start off? Like, when did she start doing that, and what made her get comfortable to just be like, this is our time
here
to
for
just,
5
let's
minutes.
just sit and cheer, and I'll cry, and it's gonna be great, and let's just soak it in.
I wonder how deep into the tour that started.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know.
Was that because I mean
she was doing it by the time she was at MetLife
for sure.
So maybe it was right away.
Yeah.
I don't remember it in the first couple of shows.
I know it definitely started off at a little later into the start.
Yeah.
Hi, Kelly and Gia. Sending love from Puerto Rico.
Ooh,
I feel like you girls are my
Rico.
Swiftie friends. Oh, she must be happy that Bad Bunny is
performing. Oh, that's right.
Yes. I feel like you girls are my Swiftie friends since I don't have any on the island. So I just wanted to share that I started listening to your podcast a bit late, just before her engagement. And I love your input in the news aspect of the podcast that I went back to listen from the very beginning.
Oh my God,
It's been so fun reliving everything and listening to all the things you guys got right, especially with her 12th album. I've been trying to keep track, but honestly, you guys get so many things right.
Damn.
Also, thanks, Queen.
Amazing.
Also, I didn't
even know that.
Feeling a little bit better about all the rep clowning I was doing alone. Anyways, thanks for all the work you guys put into the podcast. Lots of love, Fabiola.
Fabiola.
Love.
Gracias, chica.
Thank you.
How fun.
Thanks,
I
girl.
love that. Wow,
Yes.
that's amazing.
Okay, this one's kind of long. Hi,
Ready
Kelly
for
and
it.
Gia. I absolutely love your show and look forward to every Tuesday and Thursday to listen to you guys. I don't have many Swiftie friends, so it feels so comforting to hear the two of you chat, share your opinions, and keep us all updated on the world of Taylor. I want to share a thought about the 5 songs chosen for the Songwriters Hall of Fame because I'm also so surprised by how much negative criticism I've seen.
Yeah.
I actually agree with you guys and think these choices make a lot of sense. I started wondering if part of the reasoning of these choices was that many of them were lead/major singles or standout songs from the albums she won Album of the Year for at the Grammys. For example, Love Story, the lead single from Fearless, Antihero, the lead single from Midnights, Blank Space, not the lead single from 1989, but released later as a single, and arguably the most culturally impactful and definitely a more interesting songwriting pick than Shake It Off,
Definitely.
even though I do love Shake It Off.
Totally agree on
Of course.
both fronts.
Yeah,
Yep.
totally. The Last Great American Dynasty, not a single, but another Album of the Year winner. And the storytelling is so singular and totally fits in this mix.
Yes.
All too well, 10-minute version. As you said, Gia, a massive cultural moment and such a songwriting accomplishment. Plus, it won the Grammy for Best Music Video.
Yes.
So I'm curious, what do you think? Do you think her Album of the Year wins and the key singles from those eras could have influenced why these particular songs were chosen? Would love to hear your thoughts.
Love that breakdown.
Yeah,
And
I didn't
love
even
this
realize
question.
that like they correlated, like there was some correlation with the singles and there were the songs that you picked and each one coming from an album that's won a Grammy.
Oh yeah, I guess me neither.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't think about that.
Midnight's Album of the Year.
Yeah.
All Too Well,
Folklore.
10-minute vision won best. She said
Yeah.
best
They're all
music video.
award-winning in some way or another.
Folklore won Album of the Year.
Yep.
Did 1989 won Album of the Year?
Uh-huh.
So, and yeah, Midnight's and Fearless.
Right. So when I was thinking of the song choices, I wasn't so much thinking of awards, even though it totally applies, but I was thinking more of tone and how they kind of they encompass the range. Like she said, Last Great American Dynasty. Not only does it tell a really good story, it has like a good twist at the end. It's based on a true story. It has all those elements, and it, based on a real place. It's based on I think that is just an interesting way to tell an existing story that also incorporates Taylor's life. And then I think All Too Well 10-minute version has a very similar way of doing that, but a totally different emotion of hers that's explained. And I think Love Story tells the story songwriting wise of a lot of people experiencing love, and I think Fearless also kind of is in that same realm, but it's more of like taking a chance. Like I feel like it's almost like they're in steps. Like
For sure.
Fearless is like take that chance. You're young and you're wild and you're free. Love Story is like just put your all into love, and we all experience this love. Blank Space is, I think, clever, and it's one of those things where you hear the way that she's describing herself in relationships, and it's not necessarily love story or Fearless. It's very much like, this is how people perceive me, and this is me explaining how I basically don't give a fuck, and how this is just kind of how I operate. And then, Last Great American Dynasty was the other thing. What's the last one? Oh, Antihero.
Fearless also is not one of the songs, by the way.
Oh.
You keep saying Fearless.
Sorry. What am I... It's from Fearless. What am
Love Story. You're right
Love
about
Story
that.
from Fearless.
Yeah.
Sorry. Which one am I missing?
Also, well, 10-minute American Dynasty, Blank Space, Antihero, and Love Story.
Okay, so I forgot what I said about... Actually, everything I said about Fearless, the song, tie it in with Love Story, because they make sense together.
Yeah, for sure.
And then last, Antihero, I feel is another very like self-aware writing moment based on the perception of other people. Like, I just feel like they're all different ways to talk about Taylor from Taylor's perspective, written by Taylor for others' perspective.
Yeah.
And I just feel like the writing and the feeling that you get out of them is what makes them so
100%
good.
Yeah.
And of course, there are a million songs that make people feel in certain ways, but I just feel like those can apply to Taylor or to other people.
Yeah.
And I think that's maybe, or I would think, is a big factor.
For sure.
In making them relatable as well.
Yeah.
You know?
I also wonder, like, if maybe the songs being from albums that have won awards, like maybe that was a way to like kind of narrow it down, like, what albums did I like were recognized like around the world, what albums were like critically acclaimed, whatever. And then
it has
like
to be songs that people know.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And as much as we love all the deep cuts, it's like it has none of these are deep cuts. You know, so that's, except I guess
Last Great American Dynasty.
You could argue
but it was on Eras Tour.
It was on Eras Tour.
And it wasn't removed.
Massive
was it?
moment. No.
Yeah.
And it had a massive moment on the Eras Tour, and it also had a massive moment on Folklore. Like, I think people loved it. Yeah, it wasn't a single or anything, but it was. I think it's one of the most interesting songs on that album. And
great
while
storytelling.
we love Mirrorball, we love Cardigan, we love all the others, but Last Great American Dynasty, I would say, along with like Betty, both have really good storytelling where it doesn't feel like it's about Taylor until it kind of is.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Okay, next one. Hey, Kelly and Gia, I'm a newer fan of the podcast. I've been listening to older episodes while waiting for the new ones.
Ooh.
One of my favorite segments you guys did in the past was matching Taylor songs with different characters. The Disney Princess one was my favorite. I was wondering if you guys want to do that again.
Yeah, let's add homework.
I think Wicked characters would be so much fun.
Adding it to the homework.
And I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Also, I know this is not Taylor related, but I loved hearing your recaps of The Summer I Turned Pretty. If you guys are fans, LOL, would you be able to do Stranger Things when the new season comes out? You guys had some of the funniest takes on The Summer I Turned Pretty, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say about the last season of Stranger Things. Anyways, love you girls, and thank you guys for creating such a fun space for us Swifties.
Yay, love that. Let's see, Stranger Things.
I'm not.
Maybe.
I wouldn't put myself in the realm of like I should be the one recapping Stranger Things. You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Let's see how it goes. Let's see when the new season comes out. If it's all a buzz and it's all anybody's talking about, maybe we'll jump in for the last season and like analyze it as is.
Yeah.
Remember though that we are not really caught up that well, and we're not like experts on it. So
yeah,
maybe
I'm really not.
You might not want that vibe, and
because I do love the show.
Right, I do love the show. I'm trying to think when it comes out, like
soon,
right? Because there's not enough time to rewatch it all before it comes out. I don't think. But let's feel it out. We'll feel that out. We do
November
have Traders.
26th.
Okay, so
we do. We have Traders in January.
Traders coming out in January,
and the Eras Tour documentary in December.
We're gonna break all those episodes down. So we will have some breakdowns in between.
Yeah.
But we'll feel out Stranger Things, and if other people are really wanting that, like maybe we're missing out. Maybe Stranger Things is like the fucking, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's really a
I know it's
cultural
massive,
hit.
But yeah, totally. So if you guys feel strongly about us with Stranger Things, maybe we'll take another look, see
for sure,
and we'll get involved.
And I really love the idea of doing the Wicked characters.
Absolutely, I wrote that down right away
after
in
this
our homework.
weekend, like when we both go see it.
Yes. Maybe we do that for homework next week.
This is another good homework.
Oh, good.
If you had to change the name of all of Taylor's albums to a song title from that album, what would you change the album titles to? So we have to rename Debut, 1989, Rep, Folklore, and Midnights, and the anthology if we want to.
Wait, why only those?
Because they're the only ones that have the song, not the song title as the
Oh,
album
I
title.
see. So instead, sorry, I misinterpreted that.
Yeah.
I thought it was saying like reimagined title tracks.
Yes, but no.
Sort of, but not. Okay.
So, so like
I see what you
1989,
mean.
there's no song called 1989.
So
what
rename
track?
the albums with title tracks.
Yes,
essentially.
Basically.
Yeah,
So like
rename albums
instead of 1989, you'd call it like Wonderland.
Right.
Or something of that nature. I might take that one.
So, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Create title. Sorry, I'm just explaining it in our thing, just mostly for me.
Yeah.
Create title tracks. Okay. Cool. Love that. Great idea.
Okay. 3 more. Sorry, they're quick.
No, I love.
I'm surprised she didn't send in Maroon as one of her songs for a Songwriter Hall of Fame nomination.
I actually am too.
Very surprised.
Yeah, because that is.
She loves that song.
It's so well written too,
Yeah.
and the tone behind it, I think, is really
Yeah.
interesting. Although, I'll say that Love Story is like the only one that's like positive love, and then All Too Well 10-minute version is like negative love.
Yeah.
Blank Space is like, I'm a bad bitch.
Yeah.
Antihero is like, it's all about me. And then Great American Dynasty is about someone else, kind of. So
Yeah.
I think Maroon might have been redundant compared to like
Yeah.
Blank Space or All Too Well 10-minute version
Also,
in tone.
For sure. And
Yeah.
also you have to keep in mind, like, she's not trying to gear towards people like us. She's,
Yeah.
The Songwriting Hall of Fame is a lot of men.
It's vast.
So it's a lot of different categories of people. So, I don't think Maroon would hit as hard for a certain demographic than
Yep.
maybe like Last Great American Dynasty. Like it's more,
Agreed.
it's easier to digest and understand.
Agreed. And I also think it's another one that's maybe a little too new. Not that Antihero isn't, but I think that Antihero, it being a single and all that other stuff, makes
Yeah.
it different. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Kelly and G. I just want to let you know that Taylor has 244 songs
Thank
in her
you.
12 albums, including Vault/bonus tracks.
Cool.
And 266 songs if you include extras like her Christmas album, Christmas Tree Farm, Beautiful Ghost, Carolina, etc.
Wow.
Love you guys. Janelle from Canada.
Thank you so much, Janelle, for
Shout
putting
out,
in the
Janelle.
work there. Shout
Yes,
out
thank you,
Janelle
Queen.
from Canada. So 244 songs, 266 if we're
Including all the extras.
Extras.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, last one.
What a discography. Holy
Seriously.
shit.
I wonder like off the dome how many we could name.
Yeah. We'll do that one day.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Hey, Kelly and Gia, it's Steph from Omaha, Nebraska. My daughter Hadley and I were screaming when you read our message on the podcast. She even
Yay.
sent the clip to all of her friends because she was so excited.
Yay.
I had to write in again because I think your homework segment deserves a little Swiftie-coded upgrade.
Oh, let's go.
What if you did a listener poll to pick an official name? Here are some ideas to toss in. Look what you made us do. All too studious. Swift work. Dear Reader assignments. Or extra credit Taylor's version. Thought it'd be so fun to get the fellow Taylor Watch community involved, and we'd love to see which one everyone picks. Thanks for all the laughs, theories, and deep dives. We love listening each week.
That is an excellent
Thanks,
idea.
Steph. Great idea.
And
love
we will
those.
be doing it. And I love those ideas.
Yeah, I'll post.
Yes.
I'll definitely post those on a poll on our Instagram story. So
Yes.
keep your eyes peeled for that.
I love those all.
And so everybody vote. I really love all those. I really like All Too Studious and Dear Reader assignments.
Those were my two favorites
Yeah.
too. And then those are my two favorites. And then a third favorite coming in, extra credit Taylor's version.
Yeah, I like that too.
one
I like that too.
Very
great
cute
ideas from Steph. And
all
if
too
Hadley.
studious.
Yeah,
is really
I like all
good.
too. And I even like look what you made us do.
I love all of them.
Yeah,
I love all of
yeah.
them. We need help on that. That is a great idea.
Yeah.
Thank you for that idea. And,
Yeah.
and yes, I like that because
I like giving it like a segment name. Yeah.
Me too. Wow, what an ep.
I know.
Hope you guys enjoy. We've been going for a while. A couple of our cameras have died.
I know.
so it's
I know. We only have the main one now.
Damn. So, but yes, thank you for listening, and thank you for all of the voicemails and messages and reaching out and listening every
Yes.
week and being engaged with us and just having fun with us with
Yes,
this. We
thanks,
love
guys.
doing
We
the
love
show,
it.
and of course our Thursday episodes are always our fave. So, looking forward to next week. Of course, we'll keep our eyes peeled for the news all weekend.
Yes.
We will both have seen Wicked by next week. We'll be able to talk about that. Yay! And hopefully more Tay news, Tay praise,
Yes.
and all the above coming your way next week. And we'll see you on Tuesday.
Love you guys.